Right, welcome to a Space Marines video. This is just going to be a siege one. Are they joining me or am I joining them? I'm joining them. Yeah, I've tried to do this video once before, ended up failing, massively failing. So hopefully it's going to be a bit better this time. I've got a few things that I want to talk about. I'm going to start it off with something nice, lighthearted, right? Lighthearted. I made some vegan fudge last week. Been making a lot of things recently. That's why I haven't been doing a lot of videos. And plus, little brother's kind of been up and shouting quite a lot recently, so it's been a little bit hard to film, to record the videos. So it's a bit of a pain in the ass. Right. So I haven't been able to properly make a video, but got a little bit of time today. Did have a little bit of time last night because he fell asleep early, but that's for another thing. So, been making fudge, right? Vegan fudge because there's a few people right at work, right, that's got dietary restrictions. Some are vegan, some are vegetarian, some are just dairy intolerant. So, I made some of that. It went well-ish. People like it. And then today I've covered the majority of the stuff right with chocolate and have I've sorted it out right so I can give it to defend this fortress. People at work again, and because it's somebody's birthday today, but tomorrow, but we're not at work tomorrow, so we don't get to see her. So I've struggled because I am not delicate.
Defend these fortifications from the servants of
and
the
I can't do
powers.
nice things.
We will not let these heretics.
Ah shit! Are we on hard? So, like, I've done a few different fucking of these siege modes, right? Not once on normal, which is normal, have I found out that they're of that chaos has come in the beginning. Not once, right? And I think I've done about 10 of these matches. But now, before I get back to the fudge story, you've got common challenges, which you can get points for. Class challenges that you get points for.
Is this the glory Magnus promised you?
So each one of these things, right? All these things are kind of decent, right? And they're doing something, right? So it's like kill at least 10 enemies with a ground pound, right? That is something that I'll slowly do. Form a perfect dodge with a jump pack. Don't think I can do that. Right? Don't think I've been able to do that right ever. So doing all that does great for work.
I am the righteous storm that ignores our soul.
Right, so back to the fudge, right? So it's one of the manager's birthday, which is a good lassie.
The traitor tasted the Imperium's justice.
And normally, when it's people's birthday, they're gonna deal, we'll have like cards, we'll have sweets and stuff like that. Can't really do that this time because her birthday's Sunday. So I've painstakingly, because I am not delicate, I am not gentle-handed, right, at all. So I've struggled to slowly write down Happy B-Day
Who needs stims?
with melted chocolate red on top of the on top of the fudge, and it's just being a pain in the fucking ass. Which dog's this? That's the old man.
That battle
No,
will be
stop
upon you in
painstaking.
moments.
Did
We
this?
shall not
Right.
falter, Captain.
I think it took us about like 10 minutes to write Happy Birthday.
I scatter.
The generator
Yeah,
that
you
runs
would-
the
you wouldn't
perimeter
think
defenses is failing. Look
that it
for
would.
replacement power cells.
I shall find the necessary power cells.
Well, it just took us forever. I'm surprised people just do this with their kids. Right?
This power cell will revitalize the generator.
Where am I taking this? Right, so you got side objectives like this as well. So
Nearing the
that was
generator to replace the power cell.
painstaking times right doing that.
Pack refueled.
I think it's worked out well, ish, right? But it's not the prettiest
I
thing.
possess
Right?
a power cell.
I will take a photo and post it into. I'll stick it into the video. I just need to get there. Come on. Come on.
Energy
I
levels
just
at
need to get
maximum.
there. Just before.
Perimeter defenses will hold.
Whew. Thank fuck for that. Right. If the wave finishes before you get this objectives done, the objectives just get cancelled, right, and you miss out. Even if you're close to doing it, you'll just lose out.
Foe is still out there.
Right.
Use this time to resupply.
So,
Our duty is why we remain standing.
yeah. So I've spent ages doing that. Which I'm kind of happy with how it looks now. Especially considering
Medical
I
cash
don't do
on
pretty
me.
things. Like, not even classing myself as fucking pretty. So, yeah. So if I ain't pretty, how the fuck rates? I'm not gonna make things pretty. And
Brothers, your
that's how it
targets
looks.
have
That's
arrived.
how
Our
See,
foes
it's
do
in
not
my eyes anyway.
understand true strength. The Imperium.
pop up that grid. Because I got kills.
Restore my armor. Look test action. The Imperium's hammer rises to strike.
So long as that's lighthearted thing. Right. I'm gonna talk about two different things, right? That I kinda wanna speak about. Right. One that I've only recently heard about,
Avenging
but I
angel,
can't do
you
anything
expose
to help
Me as an angel.
is the
The scarab
is the cause
wicked
of stopping
animal
in
seeks
right over in the EU,
righteous
right?
fault. I shall suffer your poor aim for only so long. Dispensing stems.
Right, so stop game. Hey, initiative is this stop game companies being able to close down games that are just live action, right? Not live action, live service, right? Stuff like that. Right, so like Helldivers,
A good start.
you
Refresh
can't
your
play
gear before
Helldivers
battle
while you're
resumes.
offline.
When they strike
You can play
again,
it solo
our enemies will
on
find only
private
doom.
servers, but you can't play it offline. It's the same with this game. You can play this online, offline, but you will not have your progress saved. Like, I could have maxed out an entire class,
The enemy
see, my
appears,
internet went
brothers.
down right for
Stand ready.
Show our enemies the
wasn't
fury
working.
of their
I
attack.
could probably have maxed out
Ultras joining the fray.
all of a class, right? But because of
Surface forces need the fortress
it being
blast cannons
offline,
active. Return
it
power
doesn't
to
count.
The las cannons must roar again.
Right? And unfortunately,
Slay them! Illuminator for the Imperium! Rat
that's how
smells red.
everything is going to be.
Power flows back to the las cannons.
I think even one of this is like on the opposite side of the place. I think.
The Imperium's hammer rises to strike. Score my armor with cannon fire. Use it again. The Scarab account for North
Sure,
and
feels.
Simpson.
Oop. Didn't mean to kill you. Big dog, just lie down.
Avenging angel at your disposal.
Yeah, so I'm all up for the game's initial raid thing, right? As long as it is what it states that it's going to be, right? Stop
Returning las
companies
cannons to battle readiness.
taking the game's right just totally offline and having like a plan right at the end and being able to and getting companies right to label the games what they are. That
Blast
you
cannons
aren't
active and causing the enemy
owning the
damage.
game, you are owning a license of the game. Like Steam does it now. So like they just want like companies to be held responsible for stuff like that.
You have eliminated those attackers. More are on the way.
What else?
When more come, we will be ready.
Alright, so I wanted to sign up for that. Couldn't because I'm not in the EU. Even though the UK rated a part rate of Europe, right, like the continent of Europe, we don't belong in the EU anymore.
My war gear
We
is
decided to get out. Which we kind of needed to because EU rate, like we were paying billions, right, of pounds. Like, yeah, right.
Combat's prelude is the perfect
We spend
time to
more.
seek the Emperor's
We send more
guidance.
money out of the UK to the
Enemy
EU
forces
than we
incoming.
spent in
We are ready for them, Captain
countries,
Edward.
right? And I don't think that should ever be the case.
Send Gilliman's regards to
I
the
don't
Craven.
think that should ever be the case. Right?
I am the righteous storm.
Unfortunately, that was not.
If it swallows me, I will choke it.
Augurs detect a serious threat incoming. Focus and bring it down.
Ooh,
Whatever the threat, we will eliminate it.
not quite sure what happened there.
A hellbrute abomination threatens us.
Yep. Oh, shit.
Healing wounds.
Oh.
Trying to move powerful enemies fire.
Get out to the fucking.
I am airborne ready.
Yeah, come on, and just need to run for a few moments. Hopefully, this health pack's still over here. Nope. I think there was a health pack over here, though. Unless that guy's got it.
Prioritize the larger threats.
Alright, so each round, which will pop up shortly,
Terminate.
right, you'll
No
get
heretic shall fight
a big guy.
peace today.
Changing magazine.
Controlling the battle
Right,
means
the
removing
your face
priority
halberd, your
enemy.
face whatever else is. Oop. Don't run away. Oop. Hello.
Out of munitions.
Over there, of course.
Take it.
Don't run away. I can do a lot of damage, right, if I can do that. And that should be everything sorted.
Augurs no longer detect any
Not
high-profile
sure
targets.
what that was. Yeah, no, yeah. And the other thing that I was wanting to talk about
The
was
armory provides.
if anybody had been following or knew, fuck off, press F. Right,
Avenging
the situation with
angels
this
to
Lily
dispose
Tino
of.
lass, right?
Ready to deploy.
I want to say
Your orders.
lass, right?
Protect the
Because
fortress's
even
arsenal.
though
Understood, Captain.
she's
Moving out.
she was a man. Right? Because she was a man. Right? She even fully admits that she was a man before she had her operation. Right? But she is no longer a man, she is a trans woman now, right? So I'm going to call her a lass, right? Just to be respectful for her, right? Because I don't care, right, if you're trans or not. If you're happy, that's the end of the discussion, right? I think. Right? Hey, gonna pause that for a second. This, right? Each 5 rounds, right? You get a chance, right, to do stuff. You proceed, or you can go back home, right, with whatever resources you've got. Right? Ah, for fuck's sake! Alright, so she went to Disney and she took photos, right, in every one of the bathrooms, right? Now,
The Xenos threat must not
a mother and
endanger
her
the arsenal.
daughter
Defend it.
was in the bathroom,
This arsenal
and
will not
according to
fall
Disney,
to their
what Disney has
slavering
stated, and I think somebody said it was also the same made for
Prepare for direct
Florida.
engagement.
Their
You're
appetite
not allowed
only
to take
leads them to their
photos in the
destruction.
bathrooms, right? Which is understandable, you know.
Xenos man.
Oh,
Let steel reign. Another alien falls
Right,
to
so-
the Imperium's
now the photos right in the bathrooms, right? This Lily lass right tried to. Ooh, look.
We have purged the zone.
Right, tried to
And
state that she shouldn't be
stints ejected.
given wrong because every lass takes photos in the bathroom. Yes, but most people do it when there's not a family, right, or other people in the fold who, or if there are other people, it's people that are wanting to be in the fold out in a group. Maybe you do like a group photo or something.
Score my armor with careless fire.
Get the fuck down. Right.
The lictor now
So,
wears
like,
the shroud of death.
Normally you don't get other people in the photo.
The Xenos infestation is stemmed. The Imperium's hammer rises to strike.
But she's trying to make it seem like, oh yeah, because everybody does it, that should be allowed to do it. Right? And like everybody's taking offense right of her because she's a trans woman, right? No, by all means, that might be the case.
The Emperor sees your impious head.
Right? People might be taking the case right that she's a trans woman right as the main reason right why everybody's in uproar over taking photos in the female toilets. But from what I have watched, she isn't getting. I think she's getting sued right by
Stay sharp and
potentially
prepare your
Disney
gear
right
before
for
combat continues.
breaching right their rules right about not taking photos in the bathrooms,
Be ready.
and potentially being sued
Taking ammunitions.
by the
Go with the glory of the Imperium.
the lassie right who
Stims to
It
withstand
was-
the assault.
in the bathroom right and
Stim shot injected.
got a photo taken. Right, which understandable, you know, you think about it.
Hostile
Understandable.
targets inbound.
The Imperium stands strong.
But because she was in the photo right with her kid in the background, that Lily then posted it on the social medias. So it's like I totally
Enemy forces
understand.
have disabled the auto-targeting system. Bring it back online.
We will see to the targeting system. Quit staring and keep working. Auto-targeting functionality resumed.
Oh, Gideon, defend. Yeah, so like if she
Reign of
sues,
terror
I'd
is
understand,
ended.
you know.
Burning cycle.
Because from
The auto-targeting systems
what I
are
have gathered
operational
and
once
what I've
more.
listened to and watched, she was asked not to take the photos right of a kid, right? Like especially right like in the
Targeting system
bathrooms,
is active
right
and
at Disney.
seeking out new targets.
Another tyrannid monstrosity to expunge.
Now, if
Releasing
what I've just stated is correct,
He is an angel of
the mother asked for her to not take photos right of
We have removed
her and her
the
daughter while they were in the
Xenos
bathrooms, and Lily still took photos and then still posted those photos. I mean,
I am the
Then-
righteous storm descendant.
I understand why everybody's kicking up fuss, but because I don't know the entire story, right? Nobody knows fully. People are just hearing bits and pieces, right? About it.
Restock and reload.
Some from Lily's
The
mouth,
enemy
some
will
right
return
from
soon enough.
Our weapons will be ready when our foes return.
the mother's mouth,
I
right?
am airborne ready.
What somebody had stated, right, was the mother's response, right, to what Lily posted up, right? We don't know fully, right? So we can't fully judge, right? But like I said, if it turns out to be true,
Dare not look at them.
Location mark.
for fuck's sake, Ron.
The enemy is here.
These foes
Uh,
will be dealt
yep.
with.
Brother.
Both. Yeah, but
Shield your minds. Let steel ring.
what some people rate us stated, right, if it is true, right,
Rises to strike.
it is very
The
bad,
world is seen of
and
threats
it
to
would
few.
probably make right,
Now
the
consumed.
trans community look worse, right, than what the rep that they're currently getting with, right? So,
A Zoanthrope's skull makes a worthy.
ooh, stop, dodge. Fucking trying to dodge me.
Take flight and let terror fall. See your weapon on point. Avenging angel.
Because everything is going not grand for anybody that's potentially of the trans there.
Wrath shall reign.
Hey, there's 3 of these guys already? It is not free at this point. There's a handful, maybe 2.
Jump back refuel.
Don't think I've ever seen 3 of these guys in such a short time. Yeah. But I know, just everything just goes to the fucking extreme in this game mode. Right. Run away slightly. Quickly buy some help.
The Apothecarian provides. Avenging angel at your disposal. The Zoanthrope has fallen.
Oh, nice.
To be trampled.
Didn't even see this one. Out of ammo. Yeah. So hopefully, Lily isn't. This isn't the case, right? With the Lily pass. Right. And I'll probably get a bit of hate from some people for calling this trans a lot, right? But like I've stated, right? If you let me know what you want to be called, right?
Reload before the battle resumes.
And you
Good work, brothers.
went through
Your
years and
skill
years
honors the
right, of
Emperor.
the therapy and everything to get to the point, right, where we can turn around and think, oh yeah, you're a female, okay, so because in the UK, I believe you got to do 5 years of, you got to go live as a woman for 5 years, have 5 years of therapy right before you even do the reassignment gender, right, surgery, right? I might be wrong, but last time I'd heard right about it, which was years ago now, because didn't really follow it, not something that I'm going to ever think of doing, you know. As a bloke, I've already got a night heretics.
If our enemies wish for a swift death, we shall accommodate them.
Yeah.
The fortress's machines when it is dormant. Reawaken it.
The disruption will be brief.
The tunneling Xenos burrows underneath. Tread carefully.
Purification by frag grenade! A lictor hunts us, veiled by alien stealth.
Okay.
We eliminated
Great.
the shrouded menace. The world this Xenos sought to consume now consumes its carcass.
Awakening the machine spirit. Mission success. Your actions restored the system.
Okay, good. That one's done.
Score my armor, careless one.
What the fuck?
Watch for spore mines. No son of Gilliman falls. That silenced the Tyranids fire.
Oh, shit.
They just keep coming.
Fuck off with the lock. Hey. Honestly, I think actually the lock on is probably the fucking thing.
Well fought.
Ooh, fuck off. Did you?
Sight unseen. The lictor stirs no more. Let me administer aid. Go forth and slay the soldiers down. My weapon holds only
Pick you up. Ow. Ah, shit. Yeah. Now, by all means, I don't want any hatred directed
The enemy will
towards
return.
fucking
Now is the time to resupply.
this Lily Latino lads,
No
right?
foe can stand against our combined might.
But like, she's took herself off social media right for the time being, which I think is good. Let everything calm down, right? If this lawsuit does go through, she's going to have to take
We
some
have
time off, right?
detected
I would say,
enemy reinforcements.
We will defend this fortress with our lives.
because if she doesn't,
Heavy reinforcement deployed.
let's get a heavy one.
I am the righteous storm descendant. The Xenos infestation is stemmed for that.
Yeah, but if what I was talking about, right, with the photos in the bathroom and stuff like that, if that ends end up going to court and does become a lawsuit and stuff like that, right, she should really take the time off social media and figure out what she actually wants to do. Because by all means, I did watch a few of her videos, and some of them were a little bit informal, informational, right, to us, which I do appreciate. The thing I didn't like
Xenos lurker
about was the fact that
Reports of a command presence on the
the way
battlefield.
she
You
was
may be in for a challenging
letting
fight.
people know right about the transition.
If our enemies believe they can
process.
best us, they will be proven wrong.
Two conflicts is nice. This is gonna be fun.
Another alien born.
Yep, there you are.
Ordnance administered. Astartes down. One day shall sing of his love. Out of munitions.
Waste not, the weak can be eliminated after we purge the strong.
I am the righteous storm descendant.
Got back.
Tread carefully. Ravenous lurk below.
What you gonna do? Come on. Come on.
Do not let the stronger French overwhelm us. Tend the wounded!
Avenging angel will dispose
Control the battlefield! Terminate the larger threat!
Ow. Dude, I am controlling this as best as I fucking
Xenos
can.
scum should have remained in hiding.
I don't even know which one this one is. I've got fucking both of them down here.
We must focus on the fearsome enemies!
And I can't focus on shit.
Take flight and let terror fall.
Oop, he's got this one good.
Remain active. I am airborne ready. That pitiful Xenos was but an abhorrent blight.
Yeah, no. Should have did disturb us how to explain right how the like what it did really. Not the way she just described it in the way like what she used, right? I didn't feel comfortable, right? And she's stated time and
New
time again
defensive objective.
that these
Protect the
things,
control room.
right, her channel, her content is for children. I don't believe that. Because if that was the case, it's even more disturbing. Right? If that is the case, it's even more disturbing. But who's to say right who, right?
Where shall I plant this flag?
Yeah, what else have I got to talk about?
For the Emperor!
Hopefully, shortly, we should have, I think, the lad that I've got right editing a few videos for us. He says that he potentially will have a short for us.
For the Emperor!
Maybe. That'll be good if he does. If he doesn't, oh well, don't really care too much. So, if he does, grand.
Those touched by the warp must not touch this control room. Yes, Captain.
That will go chaos.
Heretics will be routed.
Yeah, see.
Taking steps. Stim shot injected. Stim injectors here.
You know what? I'm gonna buy some more
For
stuff.
the Emperor!
Hostile targets inbound.
We will remove these lowly wretches from
no.
the fortress. Let that betrayer's heart end in agony. Traitorous scum! Drift back to your
God.
dark markets, you malevolent beast!
11 more without dying. Haven't died yet.
Imperium's hammer rises to strike!
So there's the chance I should be able to get these extra 10 without dying.
Avenging angel at your disposal. Lance that festering source.
Get over there. Thank you.
Is this the glory Magnus promised?
Sit down. Thank you. You sit down as well. How many
Jump
left?
pack refuel.
7.
We are the Holy Horror!
Well, you just been with that. How would you like to die? Ooh.
Swapping magazine. Sorcery waves in glory.
Nice done. Right, 5 more.
There will be more foes
That
to
is all,
vanquish
5.
soon. For now, reload.
I can get that 5
The
done.
enemy will return, but we will be ready.
I will be able to kill enemies with the ground pound. I will get the additional objectives done.
Before the battle, for the impatient perish first.
But this one's going to be the hard one because we're going to have just like Terminators right galore. We'll have fucking witches. We'll have the fucking dickheads right on the hover paths.
The enemy appears, brothers. Stand ready.
No enemy shall make it past us, brothers.
It is going to be a pain in the ass.
The traitor.
This fortress contained encrypted plans. The Cadians would have protected them with their lives. Find them.
The data slave will be retrieved.
That shit.
Reloading magazine. The data slate remains
Hold on.
undiscovered.
Right.
The poor soul holds no
What's
data
this?
slate. Send Gilliman's regards to Craven Magnus. Ashes to ashes, rust to rust.
Boom, done.
This Cadian
Hold on.
Reloading! The motes of occult heresy scatter before us. The data slate must be found. This Cadian did not carry the data slate. Remember this lesson.
Get up, get up, get up, get up, get up.
Ordnance administered. One of these fallen Cadians has the data slate open.
Fuck down. Fuck me, I've defeated 500 of those. He's mine, just get it on me road.
Full specs prime.
Thank you.
This
I would like to have as
information
many of
should
your
prove
decks,
valuable
so
to the Imperium.
as many additional
Well done.
points as possible. Thank fuck for that.
Reloading. I am the righteous Storm Descendant. I scatter your foul sins to the winds. I am airborne
Get the
ready.
fuck down. Nicely done. Yeah, man. Yeah, so got a friend. He states that we might have a show shortly. No pun intended.
Resupply before more enemies arrive.
We shall
He's
spend
trying to get
this
that
time
done.
preparing our defenses.
And I pretty much have told him he can do whatever he likes. Whatever he likes with the videos, right? I honestly do not care. He could make the entire fucking thing
Vicarion
a
provides.
fucking joke. Right. And I wouldn't give two flying fucks. Right. I've even encouraged them to do it. Right. You are ready.
Collecting ammunition. Gifts from the forge.
We'll do that.
Brothers,
Right.
your targets have arrived.
I've
The
encouraged
Imperium
them
stands strong.
to fuck about, right? He's learning everything.
Let steel rain. Target that demon. The Imperium weeps not.
Go down.
One death
No
is
stomping for you.
insufficient penalty for your heresy.
Stop. Right, I was about to say, he's got a fucking flamethrower. I forgot about that fucking. The few fucking
I scatter your foul sins.
Chaos Space Marines that are fucking here. I think I'm more or less done with capturing getting the last few things.
I bleed, but my duty sustains me.
Ah, fuck off. Well, it's fine. I managed to get indefeatable. Indefeatable, right? Managed to get that, managed to get grenades. Fire jab, I'll be able to slowly get done.
Releasing frag grenade. Up, brother. The battle.
Get up, get up, get up, get up, get up, get up.
Ebbs my glory flags.
Breathe, find strength, brother.
Your scars shall honor your efforts.
Get up, get up, get up, get up.
Jump pack refuel. Replenishing firepower.
The Emperor's will is done.
Come on. Honestly,
Commencing
I
reload.
played a few games, right?
The Emperor
Where
sees your impious aim.
none of the teammates
The Imperium
will actually help you.
rises to strike.
Like, I recorded this episode. I recorded this last night after finishing it. Well, I
Avenging
attempted to finish it
angel.
while reviewing the shit this morning. It just didn't seem right.
The Scarab's wicked animus seeks righteous fault. Avenge our fallen brother. To our brother.
Ah, shit.
To death clutches. The Emperor still has need of you.
Let's get a bit more shield. Get him up.
The armory.
And then I can roll away. See?
Terminate.
All
No
works
heretic
out.
shall fight. Jump pack refueled. Push through the pain. Reloading.
Ow. Only with this being on normal respawn times, not massively long. Sit down. Thank you.
My war gear is satisfied.
Yeah, no, it's a.
A good start.
I'm
Refresh
grinding
your
in.
gear
It's a
before
bit of a
battle
pain in the
resumes.
ass.
No foe
Right,
can
and
stand against our combined
Recorded the
might.
episode last night. Didn't like it. But I spent like 2 minutes in a group with 2 other people, and the entire fucking time, all they did was stand right in the respawn zone,
Healing wounds.
in the ready zone. I'll heal up fully. No, well, as fully as I can get.
Extra stints.
Right.
Mending flesh. I am restored.
Scar from an Eldar.
We have detected enemy reinforcements.
We shall remind them of our supremacy.
Right. Hey, but legit, the ready zone right in the barge ship. They just stood on it. Then jumped out of it.
External las cannons are powered down. Engage the system to recharge them.
We will get them back online.
As soon as it got to like 1 or 2 fucking seconds left, they would fuck off right out of the zone. So it didn't fucking.
Reloading magazine.
So you didn't ready up. So you couldn't do it again.
Re-engage the last cannons.
By all
to bring
means.
glorious death upon the enemy.
If they had a friend that wanted to join, I would have respected that. They just send us a message send a message saying, got a friend joining. Do you mind jumping off? Or do you mind dropping out? Instead of fucking about. So it is what it is, I guess.
Their mutation is near. Last cannons shall soon return to operation.
Thank you. Let's spin the wheel. Yeah, no.
Commencing reload.
Can't wait for the new melee weapon. They have released, right, that they are bringing in the power arts, and they are also bringing in the tech priest, right, as playable classes.
Is this the glory Magnus promised you? Be as an angel of death. The story. Let me administer aid. Seek retribution.
Alright, man, stop sleeping.
The last cannons are integral to our success.
Do you not like that your missiles track the target?
Swapping magazine.
Right, that is the one thing I do not like about these guys' missiles.
Changing magazine. The last cannons provide our forces an advantage.
We should
Yeah,
restore.
have a grenade.
Victory goes to the righteous, not the bad.
Yeah. They do have new executions, right, with
Brothers, I'm in position to awaken
I
the
believe
last
it was with the
cannons.
hammer on certain enemies. I am not sure which enemies they are because I do not have
The last cannons have
the
resumed
bloody,
firing.
what's the word? Patch notes there in front of us. But I'm pretty sure that they have
Gifts
got
from the forge.
new executions with the hammer, with a few people,
Restock and reload. The enemy will return soon
a
enough.
few with some of
We
us.
must utilize this pause in
Destroy these
fighting to rearm.
abominations.
You know, let us get some. Let's get some more Cadians out.
Taking stems.
I'm gonna
Medical
pick up
cash.
both of
On me.
these. And then I am going to buy more because he needs
Flesh and bone these days.
a lot of them. Yeah, so
Augers detect enemy targets.
We will remove
Trying to
these
think of what
lowly
else there is.
wretches from the fortress.
honestly, I like these guys. These guys are pretty cool.
Slay the corrupt Terminator for the Imperium!
Down.
Mincing reload! Take flight and let terror fall!
Honestly, the Thousand Suns, right, are probably
Extermination
of
has come for this
the few Space Marine, Chaos Space Marine raid factions that I feel sorry for, right? I think that was free, right? That I feel sorry for, well, truly sorry for, right?
Scanners detect
First is
enemy reinforcements. Prepare for a
Thousand
challenging
Suns.
fight.
They only
shall
really turned to
rise
Chaos
meet any challenge.
because they refused to give him the Primarch, right? To Russ.
Deploying Voltus to the battlefield.
One Hellbrood. Out. Two Hellbroods. Go on. Three Hellbroods.
Neutralize the major threats.
And we have got look at you guns.
The Apothecarian provides.
Thank you.
Scars shall fall.
Out. Good.
Major threats must be eliminated
Ow.
before moving on to other foes.
Fuck me. Ah, fuck. Just caught us there. Yeah. I lost my train of thought. I have really done. Thousand Suns only did it right because the Primarch was going to be taken right back to Terra, right to face for the Emperor's Judgment at the hands right of Russ, right? Magnus the Red Ray did turn around and tell his sons, right, to not fight, to stand down but to disobey his orders. And then, well, a lot of his guys, right, were dead. That is when Magnus, right, turned around and was like, right, look, Horus Raid is abandoned us. I'm going to abandon them. He's obviously using the Space Wolves Raid against us, right, to take us out, right, and stop us right from warning, right, the Emperor. So he does end up, out of desperation, siding with Chaos. The World Eaters, right? World Eaters only really go to Chaos because of the Butcher's Nails Raid had fucked them up completely, right? Did completely fuck them up. Right. Right. Why? And I'm gonna leave this squad, right? Because I'm gonna end this video right just shortly, right? Since it's been an hour. And I've got work to do. So, aye. So, World Eaters, if they didn't have the Butcher's Nails, right? If the Emperor Raid found Angron well before the Butcher's Nails got installed, right, everything would have been fine, because Angron, right, was a peaceful child, right, didn't really want to fight, right, so he would have been probably a diplomat, right, probably just as good, right, as Horus was. Host didn't leave the game, I left the game. I wasn't the host. But, what else was there? Ooh, I've almost completed this. What's that? Kill cultists while sprinting and rolling. Knockback spores. Okay, those two are a little bit difficult to do, but should be able to get it done. Yeah. Last one there done. Now I can claim the traitorous Thunderhammer.
I lack them.
And this should be 1,000 suns. There. Yeah. But it should be. Can't really tell. Maybe if it's the traitorous, right, Thunderhammer, then this is either going to be 1,000 Suns, right, but with the double eagle being on it, that should be the Sons of the Emperor? Emperor's Sons? I think it's Emperor's Sons, right? Or Emperor's Chosen. I can't remember, right, what the fucking purple bastards were, right, who Fulgrims. So, yeah. So you had all that. And the Death Guard, right, that turned to Nurgle. They only really turned to Nurgle, right, because one of the chief advisors, right, who Mortarion trusted very highly with, right, betrayed him, killed off the Astropaths, right, which were there, right, to get them right through the warp. Said that they were betraying them and all that. So he kills them off. Pretty much tells, right, them that they'll be able to get out of the warp, but pretty much channels, right, the powers, right, of Nurgle into the ship and causes them, right, to all be sick, right, and slowly die, right, to diseases that they shouldn't be dying from, right? Because remember, Space Marines, right, are built to pretty much withstand diseases, withstand poisons and all that, right? They're meant to be able to withstand anything that could be thrown at them, right? But unfortunately, that it wasn't the case, because these diseases were meant to kill these pretty much demigods, right? By Papa Nurgle. So everybody was deceasing. Mortarion's trusted advisor, right, who had betrayed him at this point, right, and made it, right, so he could never go back. Right. Turn around, it's like, oh yeah, I've got a way, right, for all your sons to be healed. You just gotta pledge, right, yourself, right, to Nurgle, right? Chaos God, right, of diseases, right? It'll stop your sons, right, from dying, right, from this disease, right? They'll make them all healthy, it'll make them all feel better, and it'll make them very twice as strong and twice as big and twice as fast, So he agrees, just to save his sons. Like, that is one of the factions that I feel sorry for, right? And it's, honestly, some of the loyalist factions, right, should have went chaos, right? I wouldn't have felt even sorry for them. But some of them should have just been, boom, chaos. Yeah. But, you know, I'm going to end this here because I'm going to end up rambling, and it's, I've spent 5 minutes rambling, right, you know. So, I'm going to end this here. I hope you have enjoyed. I hope you have enjoyed our raid of his raid running around raiding the siege mode with those 2 randoms, right? Good lads, right? No lasses, right? Fucking, but they were good raid people to fight with. So, I am going to end this here. If you have enjoyed this and you would like to see more, please do leave letters. Please do leave a link right in the description down below. Also, I haven't told anybody this yet, but I will be streaming over on Kick, because I want to sort me Kick out. Noir 2, potentially next week, and we're going to be doing a challenge, right, to see who can get in 2 groups of 2, right? Maybe more, right? We're not 100% sure just yet. At the current moment, we know there is 2 groups of 2, right? Those groups, we have not decided who's going to be in them, but so far the people that are going to be doing that is me, Callum, Tony, and Kieran, right? If you don't know, right, who those are, right, it is Nightmare Gaming's, Cryptic Ghost, and Insidious Bunny, or Infectus Bunny, right? Either way, right, we're going to be streaming. I think it was going to be a 5-hour long stream over on Kick. So if you would like to come watch that, we will be dying a hell of a lot. I'll probably be swearing right a lot more. I'm not sure what day it's going to be, so I will let people know when it's going to, what day it's going to be, what time it's going to be, closer to the time when we finalize right all the details, right? I am going to go a light fucking ninja build because I always do. So for the final time, bye bye.